Good morning, beautiful people. I wasn't quite in the mood to talk whilst I was doing my makeup. It was early and me and Mum went to see GRWM the night before. So we had a late night and an early morning. So I thought I would do a sped up version and a voiceover instead. So I hope that's okay. Also, hair reveal. I had my hair done last week. I had new extensions in and I went a little bit darker, and I hope that it's going to be less maintenance. We did have a bit of a problem with the extension, shall we say. So my hairdresser, bless her, she is Wonder Woman. She works a magic every time, and I've been going to her for a long time. Okay, I'm an OG. If I could spend my money anywhere, I would spend it on my hair. Okay, so I've bought new extensions, and basically they're 20 inches, and I was under the impression that we were going to cut them quite a lot shorter than that, but get them longer so they're thicker when we do cut them, if that makes sense. And I go and I said, oh, can we get it so the extensions are a bit longer than my actual hair? And she said, oh yeah, like absolutely. I thought we were keeping the length. And I was like, oh, brilliant, perfect. But I didn't realise when she said keep the length, keep the full length, okay? So I had them done. They were literally down to my belly button. And do you know what? I think it was just a shock. They looked unreal. I mean, Kim K has those kinds of extensions, do you know what I mean? So basically it was just a bit of a shock to the system. And then the following day, obviously the curls kind of dropped a little bit, and then it was even longer again. So stupidly I asked my dad to trim it, and that was possibly the worst decision I've ever made in life, was letting my dad cut my fresh extensions. And I don't know if he was going for like a mullet look or what, but it was not what I was going for. So he gave me these choppy layers. I was just like hoping he was just I was hoping he was gonna trim the bottom, but it didn't quite happen like that. So I had a meltdown, I had a bit of a cry, and I had to message my hairdresser and I said, Luke, you're gonna kill me, but I need to come in, you need to help me. And she was absolutely howling. So I went in and she's gave me these choppy layers and kind of softened up where he'd cut really blunt. And do you know what? I love it. So everything happens for a reason. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty good there. So I'm wearing it flicky rather than full curls, and I'm quite enjoying the flickiness as well. It's keeping the length. So I've just put these 2 rollers in. I'm going to flick the ends. That was Mum just showing me her outfit options for the day. So I forgot to tell you, so we're going to the dress studio and Pageant Girl headquarters today. It's their Christmas meetup. So all of the Pageant Girl, any pageant system can go. And as well, when I won Miss Pageant Girl UK, I actually won a voucher for the dress studio. So I'm able to try on some dresses today. Exciting. But yeah, just a sped up version of my makeup. I'm not really doing anything special. And I think a few moments ago you saw me put eyeshadow on with a big brush. There wasn't an eyebrow brush, but I didn't have it. I don't actually know where it is. So maybe need to repurchase that. And also with the foundation, I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but I don't think I've ever bought foundation that's the right shade for me. So I always mix those two and just kind of hope for the best. But this worked out quite nice. Beautiful, really nice. Nivea moisturiser as well. Let me put you on that because my skin never feels as good if I don't use Nivea moisturiser. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm doing with the hair extensions and a little bit of my own hair around the front. It's just kind of flicking those under. Those straighteners, by the way, were really good. So they are my mum's straighteners. They're GHDs, but really enjoyed them. My straighteners are left at home, which are babyless ones. But I think I prefer these ones. I'm not really a straightener girl. Like I say, I always curl my hair, but with this new flicky look, it's kind of obviously it's kind of necessary to use the straighteners. So as you can see, there's a few short bits going on, but if we style it like this, it's going to work out. So there's a really mixed bag of outfits today at the dress studio, because you've got queens who are there. I feel like queens tend to go all out. There's a lot of like Mrs. Claus outfits, elf outfits, sparkles. I've gone for like a sparkly two-piece, which you'll see shortly. It was a new look find, actually. I was looking for Christmas party outfits for my works do, but I ended up stumbling across that, and I thought, you know what, that is perfect for a day like today when there's loads of pictures, everybody's in crowns and sashes, and where else would you wear it? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, stunning, absolutely stunning. Also, those rollers that I've got in, I bought like, I think there's about 30 rollers in a packet from Amazon. Because I found that when I went to Paris, I was using rollers, and I thought, do you know what, this makes such a difference, and a way to get your hair kind of out of your face whilst you're doing your makeup, letting that set. I think it really does make a difference. You'll see when I take it out in a minute. But yeah, really nice. If you're looking for rollers, Amazon is your one, because they were a bargain for 30 rollers. I mean, that's more than I actually need. So yeah, stunning, gorgeous. And I always have those little curly bits at the front where my baby hairs are, so always just have to go over them. Okay, so time to take the rollers out, I do believe. Here we go. Oh, stunning. And I did this one forward, and I always find that kind of gives the best swoop. I know you've seen me take my rollers out before and look a lot worse than that, so overall we're quite chuffed. Okay guys, we're ready. I'll have to show you the full fit when we're there. But it's sparkly. And we've got gold earrings to match the crown, and the nails are on. I feel like we've got similar colour hair now. I've gone a bit darker, you've gone a bit blonder, and in fact you might be even blonder than me, but no, we're similar, aren't we? Would you say?
I'd say so, yeah.
Think, guys, is this a winner? And then it was time for the official Pageant Girl Queens picture, and let me tell you, this was an I made it moment. I've been coming to this meetup every year for, wow, nearly 10 years, and I mean, even at the Holly selfie, that's when you know you made it in life. It really is. You're on me. I mean, it's not like
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Pageant Girl UK.
She's like,
Okay, baby, you can go.
she's like, I will get in this ring now.
Oh hey guys, I'm back home. What a cute day, what such a nice day. I feel like I've not really given much context to the vlog. But today was the Pageant Girl meetup at the dress studio, which is also Pageant Girl HQ. And it's my first time going there as a queen. Ignore all the parcels, I've come back and a hell of a lot of parcels have come, so I need to do some Christmas wrapping basically. But such a nice day, so many people were there. One of my winning prizes from when I won Miss Pageant Girl UK was a £350 dress voucher for the dress studio, so I was able to try on some dresses, as you did see, and the pink one, the pink princess dress, obviously that's the one I had to have, so I think that's going to be handover dress. But yeah, just such an amazing day, and it's the dark hair debut. I say dark, I understand that I am still blonde, but for me this is dark.